U.S. bars traders from shopping for Russian debt, shares on secondary market. Washington, London. The U.S. Treasury Department has banned U.S. cash managers from buying any Russian debt or shares in secondary markets, on pinnacle of its current ban on new issue purchases, in its modern-day sanctions on Moscow over its invasion of Ukraine. Despite Washington's sweeping sanctions in current months, Americans have been still allowed to change hundreds of billions of dollars worth of belongings already in stream on secondary markets. The Treasury said in steering posted on its internet site on Monday that the ban extends to all Russian debt and that each one Russian company's shares are affected, now not simply the ones of ones particularly named in sanctions. Consistent with our purpose to deny Russia the financial assets it needs to continue its brutal war against Ukraine, Treasury has made clean that U.S. folks are prohibited from making new investments inside the fulfillment of Russia, inclusive of through purchases at the secondary market, a Treasury spokesperson stated on Tuesday. The policies do still allow U.S. investors to promote or keep Russian belongings that they already very own. Buying stocks in U.S. budget that include Russian debt or equities will even nonetheless be feasible. Western funds have already dumped Russian belongings en masse because the war in Ukraine began. According to Morgan Stanley NYSE, MS, Russian authorities and corporate debt at the worldwide markets delivered as much as simply over $472 billion at the start of the 12 months, making it one in all the largest rising marketplace asset swimming pools at the back of Mexico, Indonesia and Turkey. The mixed market cap of Moscow's principal inventory change meanwhile, is presently round 35 trillion rubles, $588.24 billion, down from over 50 trillion in January. The latest Treasury flow amazed some analysts, especially as it was published in the frequently asked questions phase of the branch's internet site, instead of announced with the maximum latest spherical of sanctions. The sudden new element here is that trading of all current debt has now been prohibited, at least for the U.S. residents, said Seaport Global emerging market credit score analyst Himanshu Porwal. We had been buying and selling a number of the names like Lukoil very actively, but now the U.S. accounts may be unwilling to transact. The United States and its allies have imposed several rounds of measures on Moscow on account that its February 24 invasion of Ukraine. Russia calls its attack a special operation to demilitarize Ukraine. Kyiv and its Western allies say it's far a baseless pretext for an unprovoked warfare. $1 equals 59.5000 rubles.